It is Friday, February 4th, 2022, and this is your COVID-19 update. Well, tax season is here, and people need to prepare for tax season and file their taxes on time. We have seen with pandemic unemployment assistance that faulty tax forms can create a problem. Of course, anything can create a problem at the Employment Security Division. But currently, you do not need software. You don't need TurboTax or H&R Block software. You can go to irs.gov and just file your taxes there at the website. Please fill out the forms carefully. Don't forget to sign your forms. You can do an electronic signature. Double check your work because it will trigger an audit. So you need to be careful. The link is there and it will be on our YouTube channel. Also beware of phone scams. The IRS generally doesn't call you and ask for your social security number and indicate there's a problem with your taxes. And these tax preparation loans that you get, avoid them. They are costly. And if you can file your taxes online, that's probably the preferred way to go because it won't cost you an arm and a leg. Let's talk about overpayments. Some people do have overpayments. Currently, regular unemployment, you see regular unemployment. The Employment Security Division can waive the overpayment if you're without fault and it's against equity and good conscience. Basically, that means you have to be on the edge of economic survival and can't afford to pay back the overpayment. That's really not the standard, but that's what they use at a hearing. So just be advised if you have money in the bank or you have extra money, they will not waive the overpayment. For PUA, the standard is a little bit more elaborate. Of course, fraud, it can't be fraud related, and also it has to be against equity and good conscience. But even if it's not, if you've relinquished a valuable right or changed your position for the worse, you should be allowed to waive your overpayment. Also, if it's unconscionable, you should be able to waive your PUA overpayment. Finally, and this is something that people sort of forget, if you file for bankruptcy protection, you will discharge your overpayment and even some fraud overpayments. The Employment Security Division, there's a jail picture on their website. They think there's fraud with whatever you do. So even if you're charged with a fraud overpayment, you can get it discharged in a bankruptcy because the bankruptcy court will take an independent look and decide whether you have committed fraud or not. There's a much higher standard in bankruptcy court. Again, the Employment Security Division, if you put gross income instead of net income, they'll charge you with fraud. If you mistakenly check yes instead of no, they'll charge you with fraud. So don't let them be the final arbiter of what fraud is. Call us at Nevada Legal Services. We might be able to help. And in a bankruptcy, you might be able to discharge this overpayment. We are Nevada Legal Services, and if you want our assistance, please go to our website, nevadalegalservices.org, and fill out an online intake, and I will be back with more COVID-19 updates.